Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tianzhe. So this is my honor to be the moderator for this session. So today we would like to discuss a topic is the factor of social media use on depression in our Malaysia. First of all, let me introduce to all of you about our panelists today because most of them have a lot of the knowledge and also experiences about this topic that we will discuss. So my first panel is our experienced psychologist in Hospital Kuala Lumpur, Miss Chris. Then my second panel is our parent representative, Mrs. Chee, and our student representative, Miss Gan Yu Tong in UM. So nowadays, social media is the online platform where anyone can post their comments, views in the form of text, image, or videos. One of the biggest difference in their life of the current teenagers and young adults compared to the earlier generation is that they spend much less time connecting with their peers in person of more time connecting electronically, principally through social medias. Some experts see the rise in depression as evidence that the connection social media users form electronically are less emotionally satisfying, leave them feeling socially isolated. So, what is the back factor of the social medias used on depression in our Malaysia, Miss Chris?
Thank you, moderator. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to talk about the bad side that we can see nowadays on social media, which lead to mental illness in Malaysia. Even we ourselves also face it when we use it for a longer period. In addition, during this MCO period time, where social media becomes a huge platform for everyone to spread and gain information. So I'm as a psychologist, I'm going to focus on the mental illness that happens to the social media users and the factors that lead to the illness. According to a journal that I went through recently, stated that Malaysia is 53% in social media penetration and sixth highest in Asia Pacific region that have exposure to the social media. So common mental illness that faced by Malaysian are depression. Overusage causes anxiety. A study itself has also stated that this depression and time are really correlated. Main symptom of this depression for surely is the overusage of social media. Next is pressure. Social networking application like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and so on doesn't help the people in any other thing, but only leads to the pressure. To be known that young adults at the are the major groups that spend too much time on social media and risk in producing mental related problems at a higher risk. Next is cybercrime, which is so trendy in social media nowadays, such as cyberbullying. Cyberbullying defined as an aggressive action that bully can do in social media. It causes a profound psychosocial outcomes to the youngsters, which can lead someone to death or commit suicide because of the incorrect information that transmitted about them. Recently, we got read in social media 2 weeks ago, a 20-year-old girl from Penang experienced this crime and finally she committed suicide because of the bad comments that she received in social media that have been so viral. So this is such an unacceptable incident to the family who lost a beautiful child. Last but not least, I would like to share a data shows that 76.7% of Malaysia users had experienced depressed mental illness, which is at higher level. So this is in a critical level and expected. The percentage will increasing because almost everybody in the world now is going under the social media. Thank you.
Okay, so I agree with you. Sometimes I very pity for the cyberbully victims. They feel very hopeless and helpless that like nobody helped them to overcome it. Okay, so thank you for your sharing, Miss Chris. So for the next, what is the ugly factor of the social media used on depression in our Malaysia? So for the parent representative, Mrs. Chee.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you, the moderator, Mr. Ng, giving me a chance represented as parents side to speak out. The ugly side of technology offers are really got egg on its face. While bullying is not a new concept, social media and technology have brought bullying to a new level that people unexpected. This also results the depression in Malaysia becomes major problem among the users of social media, especially cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is no longer limited to schoolyards or street corners. Cyberbullying can occur anywhere, even at home, via smartphones, emails, texts, and social media 24 hours a day with potentially hundreds of people involved. Cyberbullies using digital technology to harass, threaten, or humiliate you. Cyberbullying can be witnessed by potentially thousands of people. Emails can be forwarded to many. Social media posted or website comments can often be seen by any one of us. To more far-reaching the bullying, the more humiliating it can be. As an adult will, don't seek revenge on a cyberbully by becoming a cyberbully yourself. Again, it will only make the problem worse and could result in serious legal consequences for you. If you won't say it in person, don't say it online. You should save the evidence of the cyberbullying, keep abusing text messengers or screenshot of weapons eh, or a screenshot of a website, for example, and then report them to a trusted adult. If you don't report incidents, the cyberbully will often become more aggressive. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for your sharing for by the parent representative, Mr. Chee. So,
Welcome.
beside the bad and the ugly about the social medias, so what is the good factor of the social medias used on the depression in our Malaysia? So, student representative, Miss Gan, do you have any opinions?
Thank you, moderator. Social media play a key role in everyone's life. Students are also using social media extensively, while there is a general perception that students end up wasting a lot of time in social media. But since social media has emerged as a powerful force, therefore, students still can leverage for a wide variety of benefits by using social media. Now, as a university student, I would like to share top 5 benefits of social media for students. The first benefit is learning and networking. Learning has gone beyond classroom where social learning is promoted in almost all the leading e-learning websites. Students can take classes from e-learning websites and discuss their learnings or doubt using various social media channels. Students can make use of live video that is a part of so many social networking sites to engage themselves in classes. Students can share study material through social networking sites like Facebook, Instagram, and even the WhatsApp. The second benefit is for creative expressions. Social media is a beautiful platform for students to express themselves. Many students will be scared with the thought of what will happen if they express themselves, but social media helps students to share their thought without any fear. It allows students to express in many ways, like by posting photos, blogs, individuals, articles, video, and also video clips. This helps students to come out of the box and explore their talents. Such events will identify the students' talent and give them opportunity further in life. The third benefit is experience global exposure. Social media is such a broad platform that students can connect with anyone in the world. They even get to know about the diverse culture present around the world that include their culture, traditions, language, lifestyle, food habits, and many more interestingly beautiful things. They can even learn about different courses present in university from all around the world. The next benefit is employment opportunities. As we all know that the academia gap is one of the major issues students are facing nowadays. In spite of a student finishing his or her degree, it's very difficult for them to get a job. Social media helps them to get opportunities many companies update about opening in their social media accounts. Students following these companies on the social media can apply by sending them their resume. Social media helps students to research about the company and get information about all the field they are interested in. And the last benefit is social media marketing. Students can promote any college festival or activities using social media. Every college has a cultural festival every year. Students will have to promote their fest to ensure students from other colleges also participate. Hence, social media helps students to promote on a big platform. We can even sell anything on social media. It has a huge number of users and hence selling any goods is very easy. We can attract customers from all over the world using social media. In the same manner, we can buy any item that we are interested in. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for your sharing, Miss Gan. So now I would like to ask a few questions that more focus on the cyberbullies. So Miss Chris, I would like to ask about nowadays the cyberbullying cause many people commit suicide. So in your psychologist field, do you have any solution that can decrease the case of the commit suicide because of this cyberbullying?
My opinion is if we believe that bullying causes suicide, then we might spend a lot of time and effort on bullying prevention strategies as suicide prevention. So the mentality of the youngsters as well, which a school plays an important role to teach on how to be mannered to everyone, not only via face-to-face, but also in social media. For kids and young people, can absorb easily what is taught for them and can practice in their daily life. From this, bullying can be decreased. Next is do not respond to a message when someone sends to mean or threatening message, especially when you are angry. Unstable emotion can lead to many problems, not only cyberbullying, others as well. To prevent it, shows to your parents and or elderly people to solve the problem. Lastly, I would advise that everyone should manage their time in using the social media so that this kind of illness and problems do not happen to you. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Miss Chris. So, okay, for the second question, is about Mr. Chee. I would like to ask about as a parental view, right? If your children face the cyberbully, how you go and educate your children and give some solution to help your children to solve it?
Okay. Educate is the most important thing that should done by every one of us as parents. Educate your child about bullying. Your child may not understand how hurtful and damaging their behavior can be. Foster empathy and awareness by encouraging your child to look at their action from the victim's perspective. Remind your child that bullying and cyberbullying can have serious legal consequences. As a parent, we have the right to use parental control apps on your child's smartphone or tablet and set up filters on your child's computer to block inappropriate web content and help you monitor your child's online activities. Besides that, we encourage our child to tell us or another trusted adult if they receive any threatening messages or are otherwise targeted by cyberbullies while reassuring them that doing so will not result in their loss of phone on or computer privileges. Lastly, we must manage our stress. Teach your child positive ways to manage your stress. Your child's bullying may be an attempt at relieving stress, or your own stress, anxiety, or worry may be creating an unstable home environment. Exercising and spending time in nature or playing with a pet are great ways for both kids and adults to let off steam and relieve attention. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for your sharing, Mrs. Chi. So my last question is for this student representative is like if your friend face the cyberbully, so do you have any solution or any ways to help he or she, your friends, to overcome it?
Like Mrs. Chee mentioned before, I will report it first. If the cyberbullying is happening on a social networking site, report it as abusive. Administrator will likely place restriction on or even ban anyone who is operating in violation of their anti-abuse policies and standards. Next is signpost them. A lot of the time when people are being cyberbullied, they don't know who to speak or feel embraced to do so. I can help them by suggesting organization which may be able to support them. Besides, let's together talk to an adult such as family members and teachers about the cyberbullying so they are also aware of what's happening. Lastly, remind them what they haven't done anything to deserve this and no matter what, they don't deserve to be treated this way. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for your sharing, Miss Gan. Wow, I think today I gained many experiences and the knowledges and opinion from them. So, ladies and gentlemen, finally we come end of the part our presentation. So we would like to say thanks again to our presenter for this informative and interesting talk, and to audience for active participation, and hopefully the presentation will be beneficially for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Bye.